Hey guys, what is up? Shadolance back for another review. Today I'm going to be doing the ParaFAL. For me, it's the second time I'm doing it technically because I tried to record this audio the first time using Vegas and it crashed, so now I am doing it a second time, which is totally thrilling. So anyway, let's go ahead and hop on into the stats just so I have something to think about. Damage of 40, portability of 68, rate of fire of 74, accuracy of 79, recoil of 63. We're looking at an fully automatic firing mode, and a customization including a suppressor, sight, and magazine. The only other variant of this gun is the Captain Sousa's ParaFAL, NX Epic, obviously, it has the guy's name in it. We're looking at an ammo capacity 30 of 90 for the basic ParaFAL, and I gotta say, I really like this gun a lot. It's incredibly basic. It's basically an M416 CQB with slightly more recoil, but in general just more useful. I kind of like this gun more. You can fire this gun as fast as you want, tap firing, and you will not feel any recoil. I actually went out of my way to go on my keyboard and just freaking fast tap as fast as I could, and I just couldn't get any recoil on it. I mean, if you spray it, it will jump up and it has a little more recoil in the M416 CQB, but it's completely manageable, and you can spray like the first 4 to 5 shots will just go straight up. It's a very manageable gun, really nice and easy to use. The damage of 40 is already pretty high, and the damage drop-off is pretty good on this gun. It's definitely top tier for the damage drop-off, and the portability of 68 is already pretty portable, so... The rate of fire of 74 is also very fast for an assault rifle. Usually you see around a 70, but the 74, and in some cases you can customize guns to 77, such as the M4 SOP mod, but the rate of fire of 74 is definitely up there for an NX standard weapon. Of course, this is one of the newer weapons into the game. It's been introduced into the game since the 2011 season, so... yeah, the accuracy is 79. It's not the highest in the apps in the world, because I mean, a lot of these days we see like an 80 to 90 accuracy on some assault rifles like the G36 and the other kind of weapons like that. But anyway, the accuracy is 79, close enough to 80, makes it easy enough to tap at long ranges, like I said earlier. Spraying is totally easy. It's not in any way a chore or a challenge to do. I mean, it's just tap firing. The accuracy, well, I mean, the spread, it doesn't get super big overall. It's manageable. It's nothing super special. The spread recovery is pretty fast. It's not the fastest in the world, but it's definitely up there, above the halfway point for most assault rifles. Putting the AK-47 on kind of the lower end, that has a very, very slow spread recovery. The recoil of 63, it doesn't jump up a ton. It just jumps to the left and right a bit, and maybe slightly up for the first few shots. Kind of a strange recoil pattern. The Captain Sousa's has a very similar one, just a little bit different in general. It just feels different. It's smaller for one, which is kind of nice. Also, just looking at the Captain Sousa's real fast, we're seeing a damage of 43, a portability of 70, a rate of fire of 74, an accuracy of 79, and a recoil of 63. So the recoil, rate of fire, and accuracy are all the same. The portability grabbed a 2-point increase, and the damage a 3-point increase. Not to mention the ammo capacity on the Sousa's is 35 of 105. It retains that same ability to tap fire, and that's low damage drop-off. So the high damage of 43 plus that makes it a very versatile weapon. And with the extra ammo capacity and higher rate of fire, makes the gun very, very deadly. It's a very nice gun to use, and I enjoy using it. I don't know how I wasn't out of range for that nade to kill me, but whatever. The Captain Sousa's is kind of unique. It's one of the few epics you can only get out of one case that's not a demonic epic. You can only get it out of the Mist Quebec. It's how I got it as well. However, you can also get it out of the Mist N. So as far as I guess you could also get it out of the Mist Ultimate now that that's been released. But as far as the actual cases that you can buy, most of the time, just the Mist Quebec is the only available one. It's supply crazed only. I mean, like most epic weapons are. So. Yeah, they haven't had any events for it or anything. It was one of the few guns I actually got like on the first day it came out, and I managed to do that and get the review out, so that was kind of cool. It was also my most viewed review on my old channel. It happened to have over 2,000 hits. I think it had close to 2,100, not quite. Most of my reviews averaged between 300 to 500 views, but that one grabbed 2,000 plus, which I thought was amazing. And I guess it was because it was an epic gun that I got out on the first day. But there were still other people that reviewed it before I did. Arctic Drop Shot, I think Arctic did, and I'm pretty sure that there were some other guys that also reviewed it as well. Sniff might have. I don't remember if he did or not. That was last summer that it came out. That was when I did all those Quebec cases that I bought. I got 50 of them, and then I went ahead and opened them all. And I got a couple of ParaFALs. I got a 7-day one and a 30-day one. I opened the 30-day to play with and do the review, and I still have the 7-day one in my inbox as well. Same with my Andromalius that I got around winter break that Sniff gave me. Thank God. I absolutely love that thing, but I'm going to keep hanging on to it until they give a way to renew it for permanent, or renew renew demonic weapons. That way I can actually go ahead and, have the gun forever. I did have the 7-day one that I was able to do the review on a couple weeks ago when they gave them out during that Year of the Snake event, which was kind of neat. But as far as other guns that you could really compare the ParaFALs to, getting back to the guns a little bit, the M416 CQB is the closest thing to compare it to. Obviously, the SG556 would also be in that category. If I really had to pick one for competitive gameplay, I would probably still take the SG556 Mark II, just due to the recoil being smaller for spraying, although the tap fire is just about the same. Also, the just general usage of the SG556. I love the accuracy. The recoil pattern on it is better than the ParaFAL in my opinion. The rate of fire and the portability on the SG556, it just makes me feel a little more at home. So that just makes it a little bit easier for me to deal with. Obviously, if I had to choose between the Captain Sousa's ParaFAL and the SG556 Mark II, I would still be taking the Captain Sousa's. It's obviously better. It's an epic weapon. But if I had to choose between the ParaFAL and the SG556 MK2, I would still be taking the MK56 or whatever it's called. I just can't speak today. But as far as customization, you can put a suppressor sight and magazine on the regular ParaFAL. If I really had to make a suggestion, I mean, you can tap fire with the ACOG, and that's one of the reasons people may like the regular ParaFAL over the Sousa's. The Sousa's has the integrated iTech scope, so you can't put an iTech, you can't put an ACOG scope on it. It has an iTech, so you can't put another iTech on it. You don't say, Shadow. But, yeah, as far as suppressor, I mean, I can't really see a suppressor being super useful in this gun. It's going to ruin the good damage the gun has. It's a consistent 4-shot kill at maximum range. I guess 5-shot if you were to hit him in the arm or something, but that's kind of true of most guns. So, that's just... I can't see a suppressor being super useful, but I guess if I had to say one to pick, S1 would be the way to go on an assault rifle, just to reduce the recoil. That's the important part, I would say. And then I would say, as far as magazine, I don't think I would ever really need to, just for fun play. I mean, if you want to go for the really super high accolades, then maybe an extended magazine 2 would be good for you. But I just can't see I can't see it being useful otherwise. So, yeah. Not really a whole lot to talk about this gun. I guess the real-life version of it would be called the FNFAL. That's what it's called in most games. It's called like that in the Uncharted games, and also I guess it's called like that in the new Black Ops game. I love Black Ops 2. The FNFAL, the FAL as they call it, is one of my favorite weapons. It's just versatile. You see the FAL in a lot of games, and I would not be surprised if they release some variant of the typical FAL in this game at some point. Instead of just the Para, I wouldn't be surprised to see the FAL as a next rare or something. But anyway, it looks like I am running out of time for today's review, guys. Thank you for watching. Please rate, comment, subscribe. Get your friends to rate, comment, subscribe. I've been getting a huge increase in that recently, and I greatly appreciate that. I always appreciate getting a larger audience so that I can entertain more people. That's the way I want to go. When I get to 500 subs, I'll be doing another giveaway, so that's going to be awesome. Cannot wait for that. Anyway, thank you for watching the review, guys. Please rate, comment, subscribe once again, and I will see you guys in the next review. Shadolance out.